Oh, it's all coming to the light, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, today's my birthday. So, I'm turned. We gonna be turned all weekend. It is what it is. Second of all, go grab you a They Not Like Us t-shirt. Link in the pinned comment for this exact reason. I'm sending personal thank you videos to everybody who grabs them for the next 3 days. Because trust me, right now, this is important. Go grab it. You got 3 days left. So, Pusha T has opened up more and devolved more as to what might have happened to make it where that Kendrick's verse got blocked and they had to leave their record deal. Let's get right into it, ladies and gentlemen.
Keep it moving. You put out Story of Adidon on SoundCloud instead of commercially. The Pop Smoke verse
That
gets
happened.
removed.
The verses get removed.
Crazy.
A couple verses get removed. I move on.
Right.
I just move on musically.
Right.
You know.
So then fast forward to 2024.
Fast forward, yeah.
Drake and Kendrick do their thing.
Boom.
Drake files a lawsuit.
Boom.
You play them your new song with a Kendrick.
Speaking of that, go grab you see why I'm pushing this right now. Link in the pinned comment. And hey, just if you want to give me a birthday present. Matter of fact, you don't even gotta grab this shirt. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say it like this. If you get anything from the FromTheVillage.us website, I will send you a personal thank you video for the next 3 days. That's my gift to y'all. Just go grab. Don't even have to be a They Not Like Us shirt. You can get a Protect Hip Hop shirt. You can get a Hip Hop is a Sport. You can get a That's a Bar pillow, whatever. So, yeah. So he's speaking on what happened here and all the different times he was getting blocked and things removed that all kind of attached to Drake. So
Drake verse on it.
Boom.
this is the post Lobby Graham lawsuit era. So
how do they react?
Now, mind you, the energy up to that point is everybody's clamoring, oh, new album's coming, so on and so forth. Excitement. Everybody's ready. Listen, we 10 songs, 11 songs, 12 songs away. I mean, close. We show up with the Kendrick verse, and everything's halted. It's halted. It's said that it will not be put out. They just didn't want to put it out. They would not speak via email.
They don't want anything in writing.
Yeah, the label would not send emails.
Nothing in writing.
Nothing in writing to my management. They would call my management.
they wasn't trying to leave a paper trail. They say, we ain't trying to leave a paper trail, Brody. I ain't gonna lie to you, gang. We got to do this under the table. You know what I mean? Bro. When record labels got to start working like dealers on the street. When record labels got to start talking like they ordering hits, nigga, like, nah, we don't talk on the phone, bro. I mean, we don't talk on email, on phone, bro. This is like that scene from Casino where they had the little toothpick and they had to talk like this. Little to De Niro and Pesci. What? This is the world we're living in right now. This is hip hop, ladies and gentlemen. Go grab you one of these, please. Please. Protect hip hop. That works too. All of that, please. And I got a new design coming up, a new Pusha T inspired design. The I don't like rappers that don't like rap. Stay tuned for that. That'll be coming at the end of this week or the beginning of next week. Stay tuned for that. Damn, bro. And I low-key can see two different reasons. One reason could be, the bottom line is they don't want to leave a paper trail. Two reasons as to why that might be. I think, one, because they don't want anything to maybe pop up from the in court for the lawsuit if they say the wrong thing or do the wrong thing. But two, I think it also goes more into the narrative of them protecting Drake. I don't want this to be paper trail because if this gets out and we tell you don't put this on here because Drake and this screenshot gets out, we are cooked. Fans finna have our goose, nigga. Oh man.
10 times in a row trying to get all of this, trying to, just plead their case. Mm-hmm. Now, there was nothing even to be you know, they didn't like the optic. In my opinion, they didn't like the optics
of two Drake foes teaming up.
Right.
Yeah.
I gotta be, I keep a solid wallet poly fruit snack out here, bro. I keep it super. Listen, gang. I heard a snippet of that verse. I do agree with him. The optics might be of what they said, a scene, but even from what I heard, right? If the block is hot and they don't want anything to be construed like you're shooting at Drake or this, that, and the third, I think off of what I heard already, and it's not even about if that's what Kendrick meant. It's not even about if Kendrick meant to be dissing Drake. It's about, can Drake's team construe this, which I definitely think he was shooting at Drake, but can construe this as more slanderous. So when it comes to where they shooting at Drake on that song, from what I heard so far, but when it comes to being a real nigga and keeping it down, they ain't slander that nigga. When it comes to, I'm gonna hold it down, but they ain't slander that nigga. Y'all gotta realize the difference and why some people might be. I watched a Rob Markman video the other day. Shout out to Rob Markman, and he was talking about this, and he said, the video was like, he was talking about, I don't think they're dissing Pusha, but he wasn't a Drake, but he wasn't really saying that. He kept using the word slander. I noticed that, and I was like, I think I see what he doing. I think, yeah. So I'm on the same wave, Mark. Hey, there ain't no slander here, man. Huh? Don't give no more ammo for the anti-hip hopness. No slander. I see nothing. There ain't a case here. Huh? Free my mans. He ain't do nothing. Eh?
Right.
Yeah.
Did there a line they pinpointed?
You know,
censor?
they pinpointed a line where the phrase "trump card" was used. Right? And so stupid. Like, it's like the phrase "trump card" was used.
Are you?
And they said that they didn't want any problem with Trump or something like that.
Okay. I'm gonna say it like this. Pusha, the way that this clip has been promoted, because I haven't clipped it or watched it till right now. It's been promoted like Pusha T was lying. Like, I've been seeing people too, like, Pusha, I don't know. I think that Trump card is. I don't think Pusha lying at all. People are saying he changed the narrative. I don't think he's lying at all. I think that's 100%. That's too specific. I think that's 100% what Def Jam told him. I think Def Jam was lying to him. And even in this, he says, I don't think that's what it is. I think it was the optic of Drake's two ops against each other, two people that battled Drake on the same song. But I also think it was where Pusha might be being a little naive, or I don't even believe he's being naive. I believe he knows what he's doing. But I think, like, Pusha is Pusha T. He been in the streets. He know what it is. You got to be like, nigga, I don't even know what they talking about, bro. What you mean? No, I ain't shoot that dude. What do you mean? I wasn't even there. I never even held a gun. What you mean? But yeah, no, that's not what it is, bro. That's not what it is. And I even see people sort of tweeting me like, Trump censoring hip hop. No, bro, stop this. Niggas gotta stop taking every bait, bro. Every bait. Trump is not listening to this album. Trump got enough stuff to worry about right now, bro. We are damn near in the middle of World War III. You think Trump is on the talk about sending missiles and then also being like, hold on. Run that verse back? Like, what are you talking? He wasn't going to care. That's not what it was. But I do believe Def Jam told him that. But because they didn't want to say what it actually was. That the block is hot because we got this Karen suing us over here. So I'm going to lie to you and I'm going to not leave a paper trail so we don't out me. And when you tell the story, you got to say that. But I'm lying. And I respect it. I don't respect the lie to them, but I respect, I still respect them trying to keep all this stuff separated to the lawsuits over. The only reason I don't respect the anti-hip-hopism, but I don't blame them for it. It's Drake's fault. I never blame the person who makes the block hot. You know what I mean? You don't blame like I said, you don't blame the dude on the street for packing it up when the block gets hot. You blame the person who makes the block hot.
Or something like that as well.
Unrelated to...
Yeah, unrelated.
Totally
Even unrelated. Yeah, totally unrelated.
Just a Trump...
Yeah.
a Trump.
Yeah.
So you felt like they were
I
looking
felt,
for something.
Of course, they were looking for
to halt the optics.
Yes,
1,000%.
absolutely.
That's my opinion.
Absolutely.
That's my opinion.
And how did you guys take that? They said either censor this verse, take him off, or what?
Well,
The math still don't make sense. The math still don't make sense. A little bit. Because it's my thing is like, I 100% think Pusha got lied to. Pusha know he got lied to. I think there's a confusion because excuse me, if it was the whole, I think it wasn't just the optics of two people who diss Drake, because Kendrick's the biggest star right now in hip hop. Period. I'll put it like this. Drake and 2 Miles that just dropped a song nobody cared about. That shit came and went like a nasty fart. That it didn't even linger, nigga. Just a quick, one of them quick farts. Just like instant stink and just come and go. If 2 Miles had a song with Kendrick Lamar right now, internet broken. So I, bottom line wise, would think that they would want to even gamble on that. But I think it's more, that's why they asked to, because if it was just the optics, I don't even think they'd asked to hear the verse. It's just, you can't do it. I think it was because the stuff that they were saying in that song could be taken as stuff to Drake. Especially when you go, let's get it real, hip hop is dead. When Kendrick says that, and we know, or we could insinuate that he's saying that because of what Drake is doing, that anti-hip hop stuff, and we can insinuate that, then Drake's cop ass gonna definitely go, hey, put that in the lawsuit. So,
well, we ignored it because it was so crazy to us. We were like, nah, this can't be real. This can't be real. So we ignored it, and then one day, I believe it was Steve Gawley made the call.
A lawyer
at UMG, and was like, hey, look, I'm not stupid, guys. You guys aren't stupid. You guys aren't, changing anything. We'll drop the clips. Pusha has to stay, and
as a solo
we'll just
artist.
we'll just have to move on. But that doesn't work. That doesn't work. Ultimately.
By the way, in one of my videos, I said the clips were twins, right? I swear to God, bro, I've been listening to these niggas since Hell Hath No Fury, my nigga. And, like, I swear to God, my whole life I thought these niggas was twins. And I guess I never looked deep into it, and maybe because I just looked at their faces and been like, wait a minute. Y'all telling me y'all have the exact same face. Some of y'all might be like, there's difference, you know who's who, but I'm telling you right now, these niggas look like twins to me. You cut Pusha's facial hair off. You give him a low fade. That nigga Malice. You put braids, a little mustache, and goatee on Malice. That nigga Pusha. Like, I never seen two siblings that just have the same face that aren't twins. So that's my bad. I made a foul on that. I'm wrong. Somehow, I always knew Malice was older though, because I thought like, the older twin. He came out first, but I was like, oh no, he's 4 years older? Oh damn. You learn new things every day. I thought I knew, that's why I can't say I know everything.
We were like, yo, what's the way to do the business? Like, how can we, buy ourselves off of this?
It makes sense,
label,
though.
Right.
Like,
And Steven Victor, your manager, gave an interview with Billboard. He said there was essentially a 7-figure payment to free you guys from your contract.
Yeah.
They're going to take a little bit of profit off of this new album.
Yep.
So here we are 20 years later, and you're still in the
label
thick of
drama.
it with label drama.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like,
you got to blame it on who you got to blame it on, bro. Yeah, you got to blame it on who you... And Pusha did there's another clip where he talks about Kanye. If you guys want me to do that as its own video, I'll do that probably tomorrow or the next. I don't know if I'm uploading tomorrow because I might be turned... Well, no, I probably will upload tomorrow. Probably not the next day. Let me know if y'all want to do that. Also, Samara, the XXL freshman cover came out. And I said Ray Vaughn was the one on there. And people were like, bro, you need to check out Samara. So I would love to react to Samara. But I just don't know if y'all want that or how that would react on this channel. So put in the comment section if you would like, you can say happy birthday or whatever you was going to say. But then also, if you want me to react to Samara, let me know. If I see a bunch of comments, be like, oh, okay, I was tripping. So let's go.